Hi, welcome to Midnight Moon Tarot. My name is Diana, and the video today is going to be, when will I meet my twin flame? As I said in my last video, some of the people that have contacted me about personal readings, one of the main questions they were asking was about twin flame separation, and if you want to watch that video, it'll be the one just before this one. This one, however, is for the ones that were saying they feel like they've done the work, they've are ready to further evolve. They are ready to meet their twin flame, but they just don't know who it is. They might have met somebody. How do you recognize when you've met your twin flame? How do you, and for those who haven't, when will they meet their twin flame? So, if you are new to my channel, if you would, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload new content. Okay, so we're just going to dive right in and figure this out, okay? When will my subscribers meet their twin flame? 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 Okay, I'm just going to shuffle just a little more this way. Whoops, I always do that. That's why I never shuffle that way. Alright, let me try that again. The cards are just very big. I love using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck because the colors show better on screen, and they are like the traditional cards so that everybody understands. So there's none of this little mystery on the viewer's part about what I am, you know, when I'm explaining when I hold up the card. They're the traditional ones that everybody recognizes. So, but however, if you would like me to use different decks, or you have a favorite deck you would like to watch me use, just let me know what it is, and I will be happy to do that for you. Okay. When will my subscribers meet their twin flame? When will my subscribers meet their twin flame? Okay, like one more time. When will my subscribers meet their twin flame? Okay, and are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you're ready? Because it is life-changing. Okay. All right. I'm going to divide these up. And I do four stacks instead of 3, just because I like it. Alright, now the card on the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is the card that's the overall energy for this particular reading. Okay, this card is generally about someone who is a little devious, a little sneaky, you know, somebody that likes to hide things from another person, or you know, keep things a secret and doesn't want to reveal. So this shows me that maybe your twin flame is actually ready to meet you as well, since it is in reverse. Maybe they have matured and evolved past that just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to lay out the cards. I'm doing 12 cards. I'm doing 4 columns with 3 in each column. these two. Whoops, I dropped that one over there just like that. Let me get it. You know, I don't think there's a reading that I've done that I haven't dropped a card. It was, however, the Queen of Cups. All right. All right. So, the first column is your twin flame and where they are in their journey, and if they are matured and ready and done enough work on themselves that they are ready to enter. Now, if even because there's all types of stages of this twin flame relationship, if you if the person, they're not going to be completely done with all their soul work and everything, so but they may be to the point where they are ready to join you and work on this journey to reunite, so that the two of you can work together to put love and healing back into the universe. All right, well, it's the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing that maybe this person isn't quite ready, that maybe they are still you know, having some issues within themselves. Everything is not the way it should be in their life at this time. All right, it's Sunday, okay. All right, okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep looking here, and of course it's the Knight of Cups. So they may be thinking, okay, when am I, you know, they may actually be with somebody else at the time, but they are thinking of when they're going to meet you. They may, you know, you hear people talk about, when I meet the right one, you know it. Well, they may be with somebody that will do, that is good enough, that they are with just for the time being, just to fill certain needs and purposes in their life. But, you know, it's just not as much as they had hoped that it would be. Okay, so they are feeling and thinking that they are actually ready, but, you know, they're a little unsure. They're a little unsure, but they're ready. They're thinking about it. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse, and again, this is another sword, which, you know, the card overall for this reading was the Page of Swords. So this is 3 swords so far that pertain to your twin flame. So it may actually be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you may, if you know anybody like that, or if you meet somebody and you think, hey, I have a little bit of a connection here. It's a little cheesy these days, a little 70s to go, oh, what's your sign? But as we are further into this age of Aquarius and everyone is becoming more aware spiritually, it, you know, just throw it out there, because if they are your twin flame, and or they could be your soulmate and just not your twin flame, it's another placeholder we'll talk about later. But if they are your twin flame, then they'll get it anyway, and it will be another sign to them that you just might be the one. All right, so okay, for your energy, we have Knight of Pentacles. So you're thinking about this, but you're going really, really slow, and you know, you just want to make sure that once you dive into this relationship, because it is going to be very deep and very tumultuous and full of all types of self-discovery and self-revealing parts of yourself that you may not even know exist. You may not be ready to face, but you're moving slowly. You're sure that this is what you want, but you're still a little hesitant, and you're still maybe holding back just a little bit. So be really sure before you are ready to commit to this type of thing. We have 9 of Wands. Okay, so you may be tired of, you know, always, having to have relationships with people that aren't good fits, that aren't exactly what you want in your life, the same as, your counterpart. And, when we talk about, either one can be male or female, transgender, or whatever. We all, just like the yin and the yang, you have the black and the white inside a circle, and then in each part of the yin and the yang, there's still just a small, in the black part there's a white, and in the white part there's black. We all have a little of both of these energies within us, whether we're male, female, transgender, or whatever. But we are always seeking that other part of us. Okay. All right. You have the Ace of Wands, which means that you are wanting to experience the sexual aspects of your relationship on that higher etheric realm that you've heard so much about, and that you are, you've never really been fulfilled, everything's okay, it's, whatever. But you want that mind opening, you want that, that soul bonding type love that you feel with someone when you make love, and you can look into their eyes and see their soul, and they can see your soul, and recognize each other. All right. Okay, so this third column are the blockages that you're facing. All right, so you have the Seven of Wands, and this is how your counterpart is feeling. Now, they may be feeling like, they've had so many relationships and things, and that they've just never worked, and is it worth the bother? Are they ready? Maybe so. They might be feeling a little bit discouraged. They might also be feeling, since it is in reverse, they may be feeling that they are sick and tired of starting a relationship, hoping for that sacred bond, and they've never had it. Okay, so it's showing that he's or she could very well be ready. All right. Now you do have the Sun. All right. So the Sun is showing me that yes, you're ready. You are, you are good to go. This is the Gemini card. This is Gemini, and you may be, these are new beginnings. It's the sun is out. The sun is shining. You may feel like, I don't know. You may feel like, yes, this is absolutely what I want to do. I want to plant new seeds. I want growth in my life. I want to, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling so much right now. I'm just feeling that you are really, really wanting to find this flame, and that you are really ready. So I see that you are ready to start this journey. Your twin flame counterpart may not actually be ready, and so we have the Eight of Cups. So you may actually get a glimpse of your counterpart very soon, very, very soon. And you have to be very patient in these type relationships. A soulmate relationship is more calm and serene and fluid, but a twin flame relationship is more passionate. It's scary. It makes us face parts of ourselves that we're not ready for sometimes. When you meet your twin, you will both recognize each other, but it may scare your twin flame counterpart away a little bit. He may walk away or she may walk away for just a little bit. but don't think they're going to forget. When they're walking away, and this card generally shows that they're going towards something better. They're leaving behind all this love, all these relationships, all these failed attempts at trying to find someone, and they think, oh no, this is too good to be true, this is overwhelming. Maybe maybe they think they're, what is it, was that like batshit beautiful, like it's so wonderful that it's crazy. And so and their outcome is of course third-party situation, and part of a twin flame relationship is learning to let go of the possessiveness, learning that unconditional love, not that you have to be in open relationships or not, but to understand that the other person has to meet other people in their lives in order to grow so that they can evolve, so that if they walk away for a little while and they do spend time with, meet someone else, have a relationship with that person for a while, that it doesn't, twin flames, no matter what happens, they're always going to come back together. There will always be reunited. Sometimes not in this life. Sometimes it takes a few years, a few months, whatever, but they will always reunite. It might be your next lifetime. If things are really, really toxic, or if they take an abusive turn, the universe will completely separate you, and does that. Okay, so hopefully it won't get to that point, but you have to understand that sometimes your flame can't be with you until they learn what they need to learn from other people that are in their life before they can come to you. So, the other obstacle is the Empress. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the outcome. I'm in the wrong, like I said, it's Sunday, all right? So, which means it was my day off and I slept. Okay, so, Empress. Okay, this is new beginnings. This is fruitful. This is, she's pregnant. If there won't be a baby that becomes of this union, then this relationship will be your baby that you will both work on and you will both nurture and, bring it about. Okay. And the other outcome is Three of Cups in reverse, which means that you cannot get caught up in so much of the pleasure of the relationship that you fail to grow. Okay, there will be a lot of growth from this union, but you've got to focus on the growth. You can't just get caught up in how beautiful it is or what the sexuality is. That ends up leading to disagreements and fights. These cards that I said over here earlier was the Strength card, which is Leo. It's Leo season. If this tells me that you will be meeting your twin flame counterpart very soon. Leo season is upon us. But, like I said, the next card is Death card. Okay, so you may actually meet them, but you might not actually be able to pursue that relationship with them at this time. It may totally frighten your counterpart, as well as make them feel like this is so much, this is too much, it's too good to be true. I feel so happy all the time, and a lot of times people are not used to that at all. So it may actually scare them away. and they might walk away for a little while. Or they could be with another person, dating another person, married to another person, you know, at the time, and they have to get all that settled and taken care of. But so even though you may meet them, they're still going to recognize you as their love and as their partner, as their Queen of Cups, who's masculine or feminine again. But yes, so you are ready to meet them. They're ready, but maybe not quite so sure it's the right time. But you do have that glimpse of who that person is, especially if you are so focused on them and you can't think of anyone else but them. You may meet other people. You may get into you know, offers for dates and relationships and stuff, but they just, you know, you still got that person in your head, you know. Using your temperance, waiting, being patient, waiting for that time that you can be with them. So it does look to me like, yeah, you'll actually be meeting this person within the next few weeks, and hopefully that will give you a little bit of insight. And we can do some updates later, as you know, in a couple weeks, see how this is going, and find out when you will actually get together. Okay, but do be prepared. Do be prepared that you may actually get with this person. You might actually move in with this person, and 2 weeks later you're out of there, because it is overwhelming sometimes when we are faced with that reflection, that mirror of ourselves. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and if you would like a personal reading with me, my contact information is in the description box below. You can contact me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. Links to my social media is also there as well, and if you'd like to make donations to my channel, my PayPal information is there. So anyway, I'm glad you all enjoyed that, and thank you very much. Bye-bye. Love you.